are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Ross will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Miami, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Taken, but called a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now batting, Garrett Cooper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Count remains 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Cooper, base runner at first with 1 out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. The 2-0. Hit out towards second. Kendrick has it. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Sandy Alcantara gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
And the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Castro.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Dickerson. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. The scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Second baseman,
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This is in the air out to right field. Ramirez is there, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So now to the plate, Eric Thames. Into center field, line drive base hit. Soto rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 2-0. So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. First and second here with nobody out. The bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. In now, Sandy Alcantara. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
The first baseman, Garrett.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. No balls and a strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Cooper hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike. Hey!
1-1. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1.
Ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 3-2. And now for Washington, Victor Robles, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Joe Ross. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail 3-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Roll. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. A base hit in his first trip. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Isan Diaz will be next. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Isan Diaz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
This is on the ground over to first. Zips it to Castro for 1.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Ramirez. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Eaton on the move. And no one will track it down. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ramirez, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
At the plate, Sandy Alcantara. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And Gomes will put the squeeze on that one to end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 4-2. In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Two and 0. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Here now the 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Dickerson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here now is Juan Soto, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Standing in now, Eric Thames, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So stepping in as Dribble Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Dickerson. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
Jonathan VR.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. 2 down.
Now
at the plate, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Trey Turner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the shortstop Starlin Castro. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1 through 4. We're tied at 4. Austin Voth will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Austin.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
Here comes the first pitch. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Now in the box, Isan Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. ready once again. Howie Kendrick, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
First offering on its way.
Here we go. Ball 1, no strike. Hey.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Juan Soto is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Left side, but well foul. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Eric Thames, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes.
2-2.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. He was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Nope.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Knee high, he barehands it in time. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in to try it again, Harold Ramirez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Birdie.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, and off the bat he had to think he had extended his hitting streak. Luckily, he has another chance to keep it going right here.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. In there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And another foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 4-4. Sixto Sanchez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 73, Sixto Sanchez.
Bottom of the inning now. Victor Robles digging in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
He throws him on the fastball there. Victor Robles becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now the pitch. Yan Gomes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Andrew Stevenson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew Stevenson.
And that misses for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. 3-1. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 5-4 Washington. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51. Wander.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third base.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
One 0 count. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, and the deficit holds at 5-4. So here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, Starlin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Into the box, Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36. Will Harris.
Standing in, Isan Diaz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Eaton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. The 1-2. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Matt Kemp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27. Matt Kemp.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Garrett Cooper would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder, and gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Daniel Hudson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Daniel Hudson. Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three runs already home here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 3-0 offering. Chopped toward the second baseman. Up with it now is Kendrick. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Nationals 5. Ryan Stanek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So striding in, Eric Thames. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-0 pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Thames, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season. Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Victor Robles stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. count's even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
The 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Wilmer Defoe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
0-1 the count. Two out here and a runner at second. Flare out toward right center. Diaz onto the grass. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Nats 6. Ryan Harper enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And it's fouled away. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. From the stretch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's high.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Brad Boxberger comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Eaton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0. The pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. VR is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. 3-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Riding in once again, Howie Kendrick, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Stepping up now, Juan Soto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls, no strikes. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Miami crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Sixto Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Boxberger hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.